Hello again. So this is the next part of the video series that I'm making on juicing. And this one is really just talking about like the nitty gritty of juicing and like how to juice. So when I do a long-term juice fast, I will do a combination. So I will buy cold pressed organic juice in the store. If I'm at the store, just to have on hand. I have some on hand now. I can actually grab it for you in my fridge. I have some in here. It's actually like a backup. So this is a brand that I like. It's organic and it's cold press and it's pretty good stuff for getting in the grocery store. That's nice to have on hand. Then I will also order some, I kind of think of it like professional juice. So I'll actually order that from a cafe that makes it's just incredible, wonderful. They have a larger equipment where they can really do the cold pressed juice and make it really, really, really potent and very healthy, not as strong as my little juicer here at home. So I'll do that, I'll order that, and then I also like to make it at home. So that's what I'm sharing with you all. You can do a combo. You can do the juice that you buy in the store. You can do the juice that you order from like a company or a cafe or a restaurant that has those like super high powered juicers. It's going to make a super high quality juice. And then you can also make it home. So I'm going to make this at home, and the juicer that I have, the brand is called the Breville. So when I decided that I wanted to make my juice at home, I decided to get a juicer, and this one is a good brand. It's called Breville. I think you can see it. It's so great. I've had it for years and years and years, and it's amazing. It's just, it's lasted such a long time. And so, at first, if you've never had a juicer at home or you've never used a juicer, it can be kind of scary a little bit when you turn it on because it's very loud, it's like, and it goes kind of crazy, and it has all these blades in here, but just like anything, if you're safe and you're cautious and you read all the instructions, you'll get the hang of it. And then the really important thing about having a home juicer is you want to make sure that you clean it. So as soon as I'm done with it, I'm going to scrub it out, and then I make sure that I do some kind of soap or like a little bit of bleach or, just some kind of detergent to keep it really clean. If you don't want to use bleach, you can always put it out in the sun, like scrub it really, really well and then let it dry in the sun, and the sun will kill all the bacteria. You just want to make sure that you're keeping it clean, because all the little fibers and all the little things can create bacteria in there. And so what to put in your juicer. So that's the next thing. And I was grocery shopping and I was thinking of you all, and the best thing to do is to move into that mindful place and really ask your body what it needs. And that's really fun to do. And you'll notice that like certain fruits or vegetables will kind of jump out at you. You're like, oh, I want to try that. Ooh, I never thought about that. And so I was thinking of you all with the different things that I purchased at the store. I've really been wanting to do, something sweet. So and this juice I'm going to do apple juice. I'm going to do apples. I'm going to do some carrots, and I actually use the greens as well. So I'll do the carrots and I'll do the greens. And then I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this like beautiful purple kale is what I'm gonna put in. So I'm gonna do those combos, and then I'm gonna stop. So sometimes when we go and we buy juices at the store, you'll see they'll have like 20 ingredients. I'm not so sure that that's, good for our bodies. It's a lot of different little personalities that we need to integrate. And so when you're first starting to juice at home, I think keeping it simple is the best thing to do. So I'm gonna do that. It's really important to always add a little bit of ginger. So I have some ginger here, and because ginger is going to help with our digestion. So we want to remember that this is cold and raw. So this is not something that we're going to want to do like in the middle of a freezing cold winter, or like on a super cold day if we're feel like we have a cold, you know, it's cold energetically. So you want to be feeling kind of robust when you're going to be juicing would be my recommendation. It's more of like a cleansing thing. If you are feeling sick and you just need those extra nutrients, I would say just to go really small. So I have other ingredients here. I have some seaweeds out. We're going to talk a little bit about seaweeds and minerals. And just I have some bentonite clay. I've got some garlic. I've got some lemons. And, you know, just you're going to follow your heart. So this combo that I created right now, I'm feeling like the ginger, the carrots, the apples, and the kale. What I'm not feeling like, and maybe I'll do tomorrow, maybe I'll do another time. So I've got some really gorgeous beets over here, some really yummy beet greens, so good for our liver, and some beautiful Swiss chard. So I'm gonna stick that back in the fridge, and I'm probably gonna use that, you know, tomorrow. So kind of whatever's coming up for us, it's important to like make it your own and make it unique each time. You do want to keep the ginger in, and then it's also fun to add certain herbs. So the herbs are potent in their like vitamin and mineral content, and then they can also help do lots of really interesting, wonderful things for us. So for example, cilantro, I'm going to add a little bit of cilantro to this combo. And cilantro is really good for getting the heavy metals out of our blood. So whenever you're juicing, it's just a good idea, unless you super don't like cilantro. I mean, I feel like most people love cilantro. It's just so delicious. You can add cilantro in. When I was in the store, I also saw some dill, and so I grabbed this. I just thought that would taste really yummy in a certain combo. I'm not feeling it for this time, but another time for sure. And then I saw this mint and I was like, oh, that would be so good in a juice, right? A juicer. So maybe tomorrow I'll do something, maybe I'll do like a lemon mint kind of thing. You know, just whatever's kind of floating my boat. And then also I have some garlic. So I could do like a garlic, carrot, ginger, something like that. You know, you really just want to make it your own. And then again, I do the carrots and the tops. Sometimes I will put the whole apple in and use the core and the seeds. I know that there's a concern about that with the cyanide. So sometimes also I'm going to be using, I've never had a problem with that. So I've been doing that for years, and you can do your own research and study that. What I do is I use the pulp when I'm all finished and I put it into my dog food. So you can also use it for soups. So if you're gonna do that, it's nice to cut the core out. So if I'm gonna be using it in soups or for my dog food, what I'll do is that I'll cut the ginger up, you know, so that the peels aren't in there. And then I will actually core the apples if I'm gonna be using the pulp for soups to put it in or for the dog food. So that's gonna make some really amazing juice. I'm not gonna turn my juicer on because I don't wanna overwhelm you, but yeah, that's a good start. And then if you have any questions on that, just reach out to me. I'm happy to answer your questions as they come up. Just so much information there. So happy juicing. Bye for now.